There are people we have actually seen shifting from system and from ODM and the system and the ANC and all that battalion to our side. One of them was the Senate leader, Irogo Kangata. He shifted. We have received so many people coming to our side. That is what is of interest to us. Na siasa, hii yetu is very democratic. You join the party and you join the coalition that actually represents your ideals. That to us is your DA. And tunakaribisha kila mtu. And I can authoritatively tell you, many of these people you see around here, they are speaking to us. Most are governors who are afraid of being arrested. Some even leadership here in Murang'a. I can show you our communication, only that I am an honorable civil human being. They want to come, many of them. And therefore, I want to tell you, UDA is the next government of the Republic of Kenya. There is nothing wrong with people dreaming, because even Matiang'i is a human being and is entitled to his share of dreams and imaginations. And therefore, it is good and it is a constitutional right to dream that he can be president in 2022. That dream is, however, far-fetched, because again, in Kenya, after you dream, you have to wake up to reality the following morning. And the reality of the matter is that Matiang'i has been thinking that you ride on the back of the system and you ride on the basis of the state for him to be anything. I want first of all to tell Matiang'i, what you purportedly and ostensibly believe to be a stronghold is actually not. Because you probably think the chiefs, the sub-chiefs, you think the police and the disciplined uniformed forces are some of the stronghold that you think you have. I want to tell you, Matiang'i, other than there in Nairobi, where you have an office with Kebisho and Motiabai, all the other police, all the other chiefs, sub-chiefs, DCCs, majority are hustlers. And therefore, they only give you respect on the basis of you being their boss up there. Matiang'i, if you are interested in the presidency, you only have now probably 1 year to go. Any presidential candidate who is serious is out here looking for votes. You cannot be a minister at this time and you are purporting to be a presidential candidate. Please hang your boots, come out here, face the people. And as you face the people out here, you have to tell the Kenyan people that you are coming as a person with a lot of sins. You are coming as a person who stole Ruarakalad. You need to tell them that in your manifesto. You also need to tell them that you are coming as a person mwenye amekuwa na kiburi kubwa sana akiwa waziri wa hii maneno ya usalama. Kwa hivyo tunakukaribisha. But hapa nje, Mheshimiwa Matiang'i, tafadhali usikuja na hiyo kiburi umekuwa nayo kwa ofisi. Omba kura kwa unyenyekevu. We will give you space to dream. You'll give you space to go around the country if you are serious, so to say. But mimi nikiweka yardstick yangu ya kisiasa, Matiang'i bado uko chini kidogo. We are not interested in any one way in an outfit called Jubilee Party. You have so much baggage, my friends. You have taken this country into doldrums, into an abyss of debt, surpassing 11 trillion. If you add the debt that you actually raised in the CBK, and if you add the same to the parastatus and GOK-owned organizations, you have run this country into debts. You have mismanaged this country. The youth are wallowing in unemployment. Who would dream in one day that we would hang around that outfit called Jubilee? Jubilee, as we know and as we believe, is the party of the past. And therefore, do not think you will threaten anyone by purporting you want to remove the deputy president. You are removing to something that is neither here nor there, a non-entity. And therefore, you would have done it like yesterday. Don't even announce to anyone. Go ahead. You have been running this Jubilee Party as a family affair. Go and check who the signatories of Jubilee parties are. One of them, who is a must sign, is not an official, but a relative of the leadership of Jubilee Party. Jubilee Party has been run like a family kiosk. You withdraw 20 million every month, you divide among family members and some fellows within Jubilee. Please, mukure hiyo pesa pole pole na muachane na sisi. You removed that from all committees in parliament. Mulitupeleka wapi? Sasa leo sikuri juu ya hiyo kiti mulitutoa. Sivai koti juu ya hiyo kiti. Hata kama ni ya mtumba tunavaa sasa. So you can take up anything that belongs to Jubilee and anything that you think is of any consequence that is associated with the Jubilee party. Just at the advent of Tagatanga, Peter Kenneth looked for me and he told me that he had a harambee in Uasin Gishu County. Alikuwa nataka tuende nimpeleke because he was angling to be number 2 of William Ruto. If you look at your archives, you'll see we attended that harambee with Peter Kenneth, with the Duati of Gatanga, Goge Duati. From there, I started seeing Matiang'i, huyu mtu Peter Kenneth, huko Kajiado, wakiwa na akina nani, huyu mtu, huyu Atwoli. From there, nikaona yeye wako na Raila. Honestly, na mimi naongea na heshima kubwa kwa Peter Kenneth. Please, in politics, even if you are older than me politically, kuwa na msimamo. Have some stud, please. You cannot be with Ruto in 2018, with Atwoli in 2019, with Raila in 2020. We don't even know where you stand politically. So we welcome everyone, especially when you wanataka kujoin Hustler Nation. But I want to tell Peter Kenneth, wewe na maono yako pengine, na najua unaangalia hii maneno ya BBI ita create vitu tano, wewe upewe moja. Align your dreams to where the people of Murang'a are. The people of Murang'a, I don't need to tell you where they are, because this is your home, Gatanga. You know for sure this is a hustler nation stronghold. And therefore, if you have any ambition politically of going beyond the Gatanga MP seat that you retired in 2012, align your dreams, align your aspirations with where the people are politically. Na watu ya Murang'a wako hustler nation. Na kwa hivyo, nikimalizia hiyo maneno yote, I want again to congratulate our hustler nation, our UDA members. Will be having a major party recruitment very soon, followed by elections, probably in the month of May or June, because we are building a nationwide behemoth, and we are creating a political party that will descend tribalism, that will go beyond this election to the other. We are creating a serious political party that will form the next government. And I want to tell all our detractors, we work with figures and data. The data we have is that Jubilee got nothing, or simply they got a very simple, small percentage. In the entire coast in 2017, we have been able to get an MP, a party that is very young. In the entire Western, Uhuru Kenyatta got less than 15% on average. We were able to get a much higher percentage in the recent by-elections. In Machakos, Uhuru Kenyatta got 17%. We were able to get more than that. And therefore, UDA is doing very well across the country and across the other all the by-elections, because we use data, and the data shows that we are doing extremely. And the true picture is that we are performing extremely well compared to Jubilee in 2017. If you look at the by-elections that we just did, we have been able to take Musabweni, which was predominantly, the entire coast was predominantly an ODM zone, 2017 and even prior. We went to Western. I want you to go and check how many votes Uhuru Kenyatta got in Kakamega, and also the votes he got in Bungoma. You realize that he got, actually in Kakamega, I think he got around 4%. Bungoma, he got a little more. But if you look at the percentages, we actually got much higher percentages in both Kabuchai and also in Matungu than we got in 2017 when President Uhuru Kenyatta was vying for the presidency. I also, if you go to Machakos, Machakos is interesting. Uhuru Kenyatta got 17% vote in 2017. We were able to get around or close to 20%. And therefore, comparatively, UDA is performing extremely well in regions where Jubilee actually got almost nothing. As I finish, if you look at the other parties, our competition, and especially those who won the recent by-elections, you know, those parties are run by village elders. They are run by gatekeepers. UDA is the only party that has been able to have candidates in all those other constituencies and in all those other counties, because we are building a national party. And when you are building a national party, you do not become a gatekeeper of the region that is perceived to be predominantly your stronghold. You go to every part of the country. And that is why we want to say that UDA has been performing very well. You remember here even in Murang'a, Jubilee was defeated in the by-elections that we had. And we believe that even much better things are on their way. Again, UDA is only a 3-month party. That is why we actually have some of the people even here in Murang'a who vied through other outfits. But they are, of course, they were UDA, so to say, or they were Hustler Nation. And being a 3-month-old party, and it's being able to give a headache to almost everyone politically. We have never seen such a party in the entire of our country's history, where we have to see amalgamation of all the other village parties coalescing around each other with the help of deep state and the system, and we still defeat them like we did in London. That is extremely commendable, and UDA is not just a party to watch, but is the next government.